Take control of your time, your energy, and your finances. The truth is, most of the time, the problem isn't what you do, but what you allow to take control. An endless cycle of distractions, piling responsibilities, and goals that seem further and further away. Maybe you've tried everything, but you still feel stuck. What if I told you there are simple and proven steps to transform your life and regain the control you think you've lost? These steps not only work, but they are deeply rooted in timeless and universal principles. This video is the map you need to stop wasting your potential and start living intentionally, focused on what truly matters. It's time to turn lost time into well-invested time and wasted energy into directed energy. Master your finances. Stewardship with purpose. Taking control of your finances is a vital step in living intentionally and honoring God with your resources. Proverbs 21:20 reminds us, "The wise store up choice food and olive oil, but fools gulp theirs down." Managing your finances wisely isn't just about numbers. It's about aligning your spending, saving, and giving with your values and long-term goals. Start by creating a budget that reflects your priorities. Identify areas where you can cut unnecessary expenses and reallocate those funds towards savings, investments, or charitable giving. For example, instead of dining out frequently, redirect that money to build an emergency fund or pay off debt. These small adjustments can create a significant impact over time. Stewardship also means recognizing that everything you have belongs to God. When you shift your mindset from ownership to stewardship, you begin to handle your money with greater care and purpose. Tithing is a practical and biblical way to put this principle into action, as Malachi 3:10 encourages us to bring our tithes into the storehouse. Finally, set financial goals that inspire you, whether it's achieving debt freedom, saving for your children's education, or investing in your future. By mastering your finances, you not only gain peace of mind but also position yourself to bless others and expand God's kingdom. With a clear plan and the right mindset, your financial journey becomes a testimony of faith and diligence. Cut the energy vampires. Redefine your personal connections. There's a saying that goes, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." This concept aligns with biblical wisdom. Proverbs 13:20 teaches, "Walk with the wise and become wise, for a companion of fools suffers harm." Take a moment to reflect. Who surrounds you? Do they encourage your growth, or do they drain your energy? An honest evaluation might reveal that some relationships need to be reassessed. Picture a friend who only shows up when they need something, but disappears when you need support. Such relationships not only exhaust you emotionally, but also divert your attention from what truly matters. The Apostle Paul reminds us, "Do not be misled. Bad company corrupts good character." 1 Corinthians 15:33. It takes courage, but sometimes creating space for better connections means stepping away from toxic ones. Redefining your personal connections doesn't mean abandoning everyone. It means prioritizing those who align with your values and goals. For instance, a colleague who shares your desire to honor God and finances could become a valuable partner in your journey. Intentionally surrounding yourself with supportive people helps you build a solid foundation for personal and financial success. Saying no to draining relationships is the first step to saying yes to peace and purpose. When you protect your energy, you open the door to healthier opportunities and more meaningful relationships. This shift is just the beginning of a transformational journey that impacts not only your connections, but every aspect of your life. Seek the right advice. Learn from those who've achieved it. Choosing whose advice to follow is one of the most crucial decisions you can make. Solomon, known for his wisdom, wrote in Proverbs 11:14, "For lack of guidance a nation falls, but victory is won through many advisors. However, those advisors must be qualified." Ask yourself, has this person achieved what I aspire to? If the answer is no, it might be time to seek counsel elsewhere. Imagine asking someone with no business experience for guidance on entrepreneurship. It's as ineffective as taking investment advice from someone in debt. Instead, find mentors who have achieved the success you're striving for. For example, if you're learning about finances, seek wisdom from experienced investors or authors specializing in biblical financial principles. Jesus emphasized the importance of evaluating people by their fruits. By their fruit, you will recognize them. Matthew 7:16. This applies to advice as well. Do the results of the person's life reflect what you want to achieve? Listening to advice from those without proven results can derail your progress and delay your goals. Learning from the right mentors accelerates your growth. The insights you gain from a wise advisor can save you years of trial and error. Moreover, surrounding yourself with people who inspire and challenge you helps you adopt the mindset needed to achieve lasting transformation. This mindset is vital as we explore the next step, taking full responsibility for your own life. Take responsibility. Control what you can change. One of the most transformative steps you can take is to assume full responsibility for your life. Blaming others or circumstances robs you of the power to shape your future. Galatians 6:5 reminds us, "For each one should carry their own load." Ultimately, it's our choices and actions that determine our path. Think of a driver who arrives late to work and blames traffic. While the excuse may feel valid, the truth is they could have left earlier to avoid the delay. Similarly, blaming a tough boss, the economy, or bad luck won't change your situation. Instead, ask yourself, what can I do right now to improve this? This shift in mindset is the foundation of meaningful progress. Taking responsibility also means embracing mistakes as opportunities to learn and grow. Consider Peter, who denied Jesus 3 times but chose repentance and went on to fulfill his purpose. Instead of staying stuck in guilt, he used his failure as a stepping stone to greater strength and mission. We can apply this same principle in our finances, careers, and relationships. When you understand that the power to change lies within you, you gain unparalleled freedom. Being made in God's image gives us the ability to shape our lives intentionally. Responsibility isn't a burden, it's an opportunity. With this perspective, you're prepared to make more strategic decisions, like learning to say no, which we'll discuss next. Be strategic with your decisions. Learn to say no. Learning to say no is a powerful skill that can shape the course of your life. Jesus exemplified this in Luke 4:42-43, when he refused to stay in one place, saying, "I must proclaim the good news of the kingdom of God to the other towns also, because that is why I was sent." He prioritized his mission above distractions, teaching us the value of focus. In daily life, many of us fall into the trap of saying yes to everything out of fear of missing opportunities or disappointing others. However, overcommitting can lead to burnout and mediocrity. Imagine your responsibilities as items in a backpack. If you keep adding without removing, the load becomes impossible to carry. To move forward, you must lighten the load and focus on what truly aligns with your goals. Consider someone who accepts every work project in hopes of impressing their boss but ends up overwhelmed and delivering poor results. The solution? Be selective and commit only to tasks that align with your long-term vision. Saying no to distractions today is saying yes to your dreams and purpose. Saying no doesn't reject people, it protects your priorities. As you learn this essential skill, you gain the clarity and energy to excel in what matters most. This focus will also help you confront the next challenge, reprogramming your attention and overcoming the distractions of modern technology. Reprogram your attention. Overcome device dependency. Electronic devices, especially smartphones, have become indispensable tools, but they can also be major time thieves. Ephesians 5:15-16 reminds us to be very careful, then, how you live, making the most of every opportunity because the days are evil. Regaining control of your time starts with managing how you use your devices. How often have you picked up your phone just for a minute and ended up scrolling for hours? This habit doesn't just steal your productivity, it pulls you further from your bigger goals. For example, instead of spending hours on social media, you could use that time to study a new skill, improve your finances, or nurture relationships. Turning off notifications is a simple yet powerful first step. Schedule specific times for checking your phone and replace endless scrolling with purposeful activities like exercising, reading, or spending time with loved ones. You'll quickly find that your focus and energy are directed toward what truly matters. Reprogramming your attention isn't just about discipline, it's about living intentionally. By reducing distractions, you create space for the things that genuinely transform your life. With a clear mind and newfound focus, you'll be ready to dive deeper into learning and applying the knowledge that leads to lasting change. Deepen your learning. Apply knowledge in practice. Reading and gaining knowledge are great habits, but true transformation happens when you put what you learn into action. James 1:22 exhorts us, "Do not merely listen to the word, and so deceive yourselves. Do what it says." The difference between dreaming and achieving lies in taking action. Many people read books or take courses but never apply what they've learned. For instance, someone might read a book on investments but never open an account or make their first trade. The key is to practice just-in-time learning, studying what you need when you're ready to act. This approach makes your learning both efficient and impactful, A powerful strategy is to teach what you've learned to someone else. For example, if you've gained insights about budgeting, share those lessons with a friend or family member. Teaching reinforces your understanding and multiplies the impact by helping others grow alongside you. Consuming knowledge without action is like storing seeds without planting them. The potential remains unrealized. Focus on execution as you learn, turning ideas into results. This cycle of action and reflection builds momentum and prepares you to embrace your unique journey without falling into the trap of comparison. Our next topic. Healthy comparison. Compete only with yourself. Comparison is a trap that steals joy and self-confidence. Galatians 6:4 advises, each one should test their own actions. Then they can take pride in themselves alone without comparing themselves to someone else. True growth comes from focusing on your own progress, not measuring yourself against others. Think of someone starting their financial journey who compares themselves to others already far ahead. This can lead to frustration and even inaction. Instead, ask yourself, am I better today than I was yesterday? Small, consistent improvements, like saving a little more each month, can lead to extraordinary results over time. Your life is like a unique book with chapters written from your choices and experiences. Comparing your Chapter 1 to someone else's Chapter 10 disregards your journey and the unique challenges you've overcome. Remember, your individuality is a gift from God, designed to reflect His glory in a way only you can. The real competition is with the person you were yesterday. By focusing on overcoming your own limitations, you unlock the full potential that God has placed within you. This mindset sets the stage for continued learning, growth, and living with authenticity, completing the cycle of transformation. Now that you know the steps to take control of your time, energy, and finances, the question is, what will you do with this knowledge? Life is built on choices, and each decision can bring you closer to or further from the future you dream of. Are you ready to let go of old habits and embrace transformation? Write in the comments with faith, God has already directed my steps. Think about the areas in your life where these changes need to happen. Who do you need to remove from your circle? Which devices need boundaries? What knowledge is waiting to be put into action? These steps may seem simple, but their impact can be extraordinary. What's stopping you from starting today? Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these strategies will you put into practice first? Leave your comment below. Let's grow together on this journey. And don't forget, subscribe to the channel and activate notifications to keep learning how to transform your life, one step at a time.